swinging and banging on the ones and the twos. Allow me to reintroduce myself to you. I'm Kendrick Avant. You are rocking with Mindset Over Bullshit, a podcast for people who are bedbound, wheelchair bound, dealing with a chronic illness, and trying to find a way to manage the negative thoughts. Come swing a bang and rock and roll with me. Y'all must get into the habit of flushing the toilet while you are still sitting down. All that reaching back, knowing that you cannot stand up without putting your hand on something, you got to stop that. That's doing too much. Today is April 12th. It is Walk on Your Wild Side Day. So that means you ought to try to shoot your shot at that person that you like. Maybe you ought to join the clubhouse room and take the stage and actually speak. Whatever it is, get outside your comfort zone. I know you may be stuck in the house, but damn it, you can do something. Walk on your wild side today. King's News is whatever made you stop scrolling through your phone or made you laugh out loud today. Okay, for the King's News, the newest episodes of Love is Blind dropped on Netflix. And Love is Blind is that series where you fall in love before you meet the person. So you spend about a week and you're sitting in these pods and all you see are the guys see guys, girls see girls. And then you sit in these little pods and you just talk to people. You cannot see them. You cannot ask how they look. You're not supposed to ask, weight, any of that type of shit. What they do, you just talk. Maybe you can ask what they do for a living. But either way, you just talk. And at the end of the time period, if somebody you're talking to you feel that strongly about, you ask them to marry you. Love is Blind. Started up by Nick Lachey and his wife on Netflix. I dig it. I dig it a whole lot. So let me tell y'all about the 5 couples on Love is Blind. Spoiler alert, if you are not up to date yet, you might want to stop this episode because I just might let something out the bag. Couple number 1, Marshall and Jackie. I started out really liking Marshall. I like how upfront he was. I like how he told old boy, hey, you bullshitting. I like the way Marshall actually came out and went and actually just got Jackie. At the same time, she is not right at all. She might be one of the worst contestants I have ever seen. It should even be called a contestant. I don't like Jackie at all. I don't like what she's doing. And the fact that she went and met up with the dude, with the other guy, on the day that they are supposed to get tried out for the marriage stuff, foul. Kwame and Chelsea are who I want to talk about next. I'm not really big on Kwame and Chelsea at all. I like how she is. I think she's kind of like a girl version of Marshall. She actually went out and got Kwame. Like, she's like, I don't care what you're thinking about. I want you. I like you. I'm taking you. While he does all this wavering back and forth, I'm not a fan of Kwame at all because dude should have proposed to old girl the first time before he ran his mouth and let somebody else propose to her. So now he's with Chelsea, who to me very much comes off as his backup. She just doesn't give a damn and she's still cool with it. Kwame flip-flops. He talks too much to the other girl. I don't like Kwame at all. He's way too wishy-washy. And with this hit about how much his mom is going to play an influence in this, I get it. That's the culture. But at the same time, your ass should not be on the damn show if she holds that much control over your damn decision. Next up is is this dude Zach. Zach and Bliss. And Bliss only comes in because Zach actually proposed to some other chick, the Irina girl. Why he proposed to Irina, I have no idea. Even in the pods, I was thinking, you gotta choose Bliss. And he chose Irina and told her she was mean. Then he gets with Irina and she is mean as hell. I mean, she is awful. So when he ends up leaving the proposal setup, the engagement setup, where they go to spend the honeymoon at, he comes back and hooks up with Bliss right away. Tells Bliss, I'm sorry, I made a mistake. I should have chosen you. I don't want to be with her. I don't like her. I should have known you the whole time. Gives her this whole story. Bliss is cool with it. She hooks up with him. She's down with it. And now they're actually playing the whole thing out together. I'm really, really rooting for them. I like, as goofy as Zach is, as wish-washy as he is, I like Zach. And I like Bliss quite a bit too. So I'm really pulling for these two. Paul and Micah. They seem to be really cool. I don't like Micah because Micah is the one that Kwame keeps going back and forth with. Every time the couples get together, Kwame, who is supposed to be with Chelsea, spends all his time talking to Micah. At the same time, I like Paul. Paul seems like a nice guy. And I'm wondering, yo, dog, why do you let her talk like this and talk this much to the other dude? But Paul has already come out and said, I trust her. I'm showing her trust. I'm giving her trust. I'm letting her get it out the system, whatever. Paul and Micah are also the one of the most boring couples. I mean, they are boring, but only because they seem to be so easily getting things along. I mean, you don't want to have drama in every single one. So I'm happy with them. I'm cool with them. I'm cheering for them. And that's Paul and Micah. Last couple, Brett and Tiffany. I've been liking them since day one, since jump one. I'm super cool with Brett, especially whenever he told her, look, I know you're stressing about money and everything else. If we do this, I have no problem paying for more than half. I don't want to go 50-50 with you. I want to pay more. That is some hardcore gangster ass shit. I didn't feel like that until years into my marriage. Like at this point now, I understand what he's saying, but all before then, yo, dog, I'm trying to go like I'm trying to make sure that somebody else. I'm trying to make sure she puts in as much as I do. I'm always questioning that. Until he said that, I actually get that. Like I like you so much, I don't care what effort you put in. I'm here. I got this. I got us. I will do more than my share. Cool shit. Plus that Tiffany really seems to be pretty damn awesome and fly too. So that's my number one. That's my favorite couple. I haven't liked a couple like this since the scientist and the queen in the very first season. I liked them a whole lot, and they were a mixed race couple. I haven't liked anybody like that until Brett and Tiffany this time around. So I'm really hoping that they make it. The guy in blue is my old roommate from college, Naboo. He produced today's beat, and he's in that picture with Slim Thug. I'm going to tell y'all my 3 stories of gratitude. Remember, I'm giving these to y'all as a way to help you model out your gratitude journal, to get better at your gratitude journal. This is a process. And a process means it can be repeated and you get better at it. Repeated and you get better at it. That's why this is a process. You get better at writing out your stories of gratitude. You get better at looking at your stories of gratitude, reading the old ones. All this stuff makes you into a better person. You're not thinking so negative. You're not replaying the last argument. You're not all staying up all night and thinking to yourself better responses to shit that was said to you throughout the day. I do that shit all the time, my damn self. I know I got issues though. So, gratitude number 1. I found my pressure socks. Putting my feet up has not been working lately. My feet are still swollen, still throbbing. If you got the diabetic pain, you know what I'm talking about. That foot neurosis is a real deal. So it's not been working lately, but I added the pressure socks to it, found those. They ended up being in my doggone sock drawer. Have I been missing them all this time? I don't know. I went about a month without wearing them. So I added those, and I really think it made my feet feel better. I think I went down from maybe a pain level of a 3 to maybe a 2. Maybe a 2. I know it's hard to tell the difference between the 3 and the 2. That's why I said I think I feel better. Now, I've got to keep an eye on the socks, keep them separated, because in this family, matching socks will get jacked quick. I got 3 daughters and 1 son. I'm trying to tell you, man, socks, those go quick around here. So I got to keep up with them. But the gratitude, I found my precious socks. Gratitude number 2. I was offered a position as a content creator. Now this blows my mind. Number 1, it means that my content is that damn good. It's that fly. Somebody actually wants to pay me to create content for them. I never thought I had content that was looking that cool. I know I've gotten better. I tell my family and friends all the time, look, man, y'all got to follow me, because my content is getting off the chain. I know my content is getting better, but still, somebody offering to pay you to do their content, mind blowing. Whoa. So I would definitely choose content creation over all this work from home auto sales, work from home insurance sales, work from home Medicare. I would choose to do content creation over any of this work from home shit. It is way more fun, and I sincerely enjoy it. Plus, the content creation gives me an opportunity to leave the country and go other places. Now, y'all just don't know, man. And you get that far. I have gotten this far because I focus so much on this gratitude journal and talking about it and displaying it and modeling it and putting it in my energy and keeping my head straight. That's where the content creation gig comes from. Because I've been doing so much of this shit, a thousand decades to my damn self, content creation. And my last one of the kids saved my playing cards. I left them out on the table, and one of the kids came and put them in a bag for me and everything, and had them set to the side. I'm crunk on that. The bag makes it easier to keep up with the cards, and now I can even put the cards in the bag. I got them in the back of my wheelchair so I can keep up with them, I hope, with a whole lot better. 1,000 thank yous to my kid for that. That pouch is gonna be a game changer. Yo, somebody joined up with me. Salute to you, appreciate you for rocking with me, doing this gratitude journal, telling people how the gratitude journal works. And my last gratitude is that I got these playing cards and my kids cleaned up for the night. That's when it hits me when I wake up in the middle of the night, like, oh shit, where are my playing cards at? I don't see the playing cards. I'm tripping. I want to use the playing cards because my occupational therapist has said that playing solitaire is one of the ways that I can, I do exercises and rehab with my hands because they shake so much and whatnot. So I want to do the cards, couldn't find them, I didn't know what I'm tripping. They're not where I thought I was. The kitchen has been cleaned up. And one of the kids put the cards in the bag, had the bag all together. Now I got them right here in my wheelchair. So big love to my kids for that. Looking out for daddy. Big love for that. So that's the end of these gratitudes today, good people. I appreciate you all for rocking with me. Whether you on YouTube, Spotify, on the Google, on Audible, on Amazon, you might even be rocking with me on the Apple Podcast. Either way, 1,000 thank yous for rocking with me. I want y'all to get better the same way that I do. Be pretty. Write out your gratitude stories. I salute you. I am out.